This update is going to ruin Dragon Adventures. Let me explain. So, Dragon Adventures had made a brand new update currently today, and I didn't make a video because I was pretty much busy going back and forth with Horse Life and Dragon Adventures, trying to get used to Dragon Adventures because I haven't been playing for months, which you guys know already. But I'll talk about the updates either way, and I will tell you guys about my honest opinion. This is just my opinion. If you guys are going to attack me, I will delete the comments. I will delete the hate comments, not the good ones. The good ones, they can stay. But anyways, I'll talk about the update since I don't have much time here, so let's get started right here. So what I am looking at is what's coming this week, blah, 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 blah. So the first thing that comes up in mind is the Shinran World boss. Now, I will rate these little updates little by little and see how I review them. I actually tried the Shinran World boss release, which was actually the turtle, what is it? What do you call it again? I gotta think. What do you call it? I think you have a name. I don't know, I'll just call you Turtle, apparently. I already forgot their name. I did defeat the boss, I will admit to that. I actually tried out the boss, and honestly, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Didn't really expect the fights to actually look this decent, and honestly, it actually made the boss more of an actual, boss fight. It's actually very decent, very good. It reminds me of the previous events where they made boss battles and they made them to the point where the bosses are super hard to deal with, and I was hoping that they would do the same thing for other worlds similar to the events, and finally they did it, but in Shinran World. Honestly, very decent. I actually did the rewards. You can actually get an egg and some Shinran tokens, which is actually not bad. That's why I give it that rating. I'm not gonna really rate this one because honestly, this dragon isn't coming in yet. But season 49 is coming, which is what do you call it again? Planetanus. It's like a mantis dragon. I will admit I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs, and when I see a mantis, I don't like it. If I had to give it a review, even though it's not part of the update, it will probably be in the update soon, just not right off the bat. But if I had to give this a rating, I give it like a 2. I don't like bugs, so that's my opinion. Anyways, there will be some new accessories, blah blah blah, for the season, and honestly, I don't know who's coming back. I don't know who's returning. We're gonna have to look when the new dragon comes in. Anyways, the next update coming in is the prehistoric world, which is the lore stones. Now, I have missed out for the lore events and this and that, and I'm not into lore. I am, and well, yes and no. Yes, when I'm very interested in the lore, and no, if the lore is boring, like you're doing a pop quiz or something like that. But I'm not gonna give this a full rating either because I haven't really tried the lore stones for each and every world, so we're gonna have to pass on that one. So we'll just give that a 0 for now. I'll rate it in the next video or so. Anyways, now there's one part about the update that I don't like specifically, and I know a lot of people aren't gonna like it at all. Which there is a good thing and a bad thing. There's a small good thing, which what I'm about to say is the good thing. The rest is the bad thing. Breeding is now unlocked for all Shinran dragons. Yes, that's a good thing. That means that Mistress Soon and other dragons that have been in the game for a bit are going to be lowering, but there is a downside to that, which is you have to be the owner of the dragon. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, what I'm saying is you have to actually hatch the dragon, and if you actually hatched a Mistress Soon, you can actually breed it, but the thing is that you need to have 2 Mistress Soons, and you have to hatch them, meaning that if you just sold a Mistress Soon with your username in it, and you sold multiple of them, you're not going to breed them again. You're gonna have to keep hatching until you get 2 Mistress Soons. Now, lucky for you guys, gender potions are going to be useful, so don't worry if you're gonna get the same gender. It would be bad if gender potions did not exist. But another thing about the little breeding is that once you have those dragons that you want, like say the koi dragon, for example, or the Mistressoon, if you got 2 of the Mistressoons, you guys would probably be like, oh, I can finally breed those 2. I got a male, I got a female, I can just breed them. But then you have a requirement, which that's just the beginning. The real mission is I'm stuttering a lot because I'm too shocked about this. You have to max level it. If you guys don't know what's the max level, it's level 50, which means that all of your sub-skills need to be level 50. All of it to make it to level 50. Because if you guys don't remember from the previous update, when the sub-skills came out, a lot of everyone's dragons became the same level. Like, for example, my Crickets was level 20. All the sub-skills will be at level 20 because that was the new update. And you have to continue doing this and that, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, max level a dragon to level 50. That's just the Shinran world, by the way. That's going to be annoying because if you guys are in a public server, how can you get your combat level at high if you know that a lot of people are going to hog some mob spots? You could do the harvesting, which is like resources and fruits and etc., but it wouldn't do much, to be honest, because I know a lot of people are going to steal that. Bonding, I heard that bonding is the hardest sub-skill to literally make it to max, so good luck with that. In my opinion though, I think it's tracking because honestly, when I do bonding, it's not really a big of a deal because I always AFK a lot and I just bond them randomly. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that's the problem. You have to be the original owner of the dragon and you have to max level it in order to breed. Are you crazy? That's crazy. Yes, this is going to be good news where you can breed the Mistressoons and other dragons from the Shinran world, and yes, they will lower because now they are breedable, but the bad part is that you have to literally max level them and be the original owner. That means that if you had a Mistressoon and that was from a different person and you're trying to breed it, it ain't gonna work. You have to actually own it. You have to actually hatch it to get it to breed. Yeah, that's the downside that I noticed about the update. I was excited. I was over here like, oh my gosh, I can actually breed Mistressoons until I saw the requirements. Yeah. I'd rather skip the breeding than do the requirements. But anyways, back to this. We also got a little update from week 3 for the Lego Ninjago, I think. Yeah. Oh, week 3 of Lego Ninjago, which is from week 3, and it's going to be released on Friday on October 3rd. So we are going to be expecting that. We are on week 2 currently. So yeah. Also, they also revealed what the turtle boss looks like from Discord. So yeah. I'm actually in Discord right now, so I'm actually editing while doing this. So, they had questions about the dragon breeding system. Blah, blah, blah. So, we got the breeding dragons. They actually explain about breeding the dragons, which shout out to Blasty for this. So, let's explain this real loud and clearly. This is what Blasty says. I will give you guys a screenshot so you guys can actually see proof that I'm actually not making it up, because I haven't actually read it myself. They just updated at 3:12, which is at my time, and I don't know what time it is actually, so yeah. Anyways, hello friends, just wanted to clarify the details on our new update to breeding Shinran World dragons. You must hatch a dragon of a species, I knew it, and then level it up to max level. I knew it and I knew it. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Is it a win or is it a win? I don't know. But apparently, You gotta do that. Anyways, back to this. You must also be the original owner of it. I knew it! Told you! Upon finishing this requirement, you will unlock breeding to species entire. Wait, what? You do not have to level up each dragon from that point. So what, you have to level up a dragon, like any type of dragon? So what they're trying to say is you have to level up any type of dragon to max level in order for you to breed. That's dumb. Anyways, we wanted to make the Shinran dragons feel special and unique as opposed to them feeling like just world dragons. The way it has been, world dragons were just thrown game and then mass bred within the same day. It's our goal to make these dragons rarer, especially since they are end late game dragons. We do hear your feedback. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We are always looking for ways to improve the game and fix any gritty gameplay. Thank you guys for bearing with us while we work things out, and apologies for not telling you about all this ahead of time. We need to do a better job of communicating with you. Do you think? This is why everyone has a toxic community, because developers always walk away. There's a door right there and they don't open it. There's problems behind the door and they don't open it. So, with the breeding thing, the whole breeding thing, I'm gonna go back to it real quick. You will unlock breeding to the species entirely, so which means that I think it could be, I don't know, I might be right, I might be wrong. It could be one, you can level up any type of dragon to max level, and you can actually unlock the breeding for the Shinran dragons, or it has to be a specific Shinran dragon, and you have to actually max level it. Any type of like dragon for the Shinran dragons, and then you make it to max level, and once you get it to max level, you have the full breeding for... Hold on. If you guys play Horse Life, doesn't that remind me of the fact that you have to do the points for Creatures of Sonaria, and in order for you to get a breeding license, you gotta grind for it? That's exactly what I'm thinking of, because that's what's happening with Horse Life. I know the games are the same thing, but don't be copying your own games. Make some new ideas for once. Dang. You do not have to level up each dragon from that point on. So what they're trying to say is that you have to only level up one dragon to max level. You do not have to level up all of them, which I actually, in my little plan, I'm planning on leveling up all of my dragons to max level. It ain't gonna fully happen, but it's because I'm bored and I have intrusive thoughts, apparently. But, yeah, that sucks. To be honest, I'm gonna be very fair and honest. But yeah, breeding for the Shinran dragons. So, I want your guys' opinions on this. What do you guys think about this little breeding thing? What do you guys think about what Blasty said in Discord? Do you guys believe that they were good, or do you guys believe that they're stupid to do this? Like, whoever made this idea up is the one that's stupid. I don't think it's Blasty that's their fault. Someone made the idea. Someone's the blame. Anyways, that is all for just today's video as of right now. I will be making a video of how to defeat the boss, and if the boss had a actual like boss fight music, because apparently the boss fight music that I played for the Dragon Adventures boss for Shinran World, it's just the music in the soundtrack of the Shinran World, but it's fast. That's kind of boring. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool song. I love the song, but it's fast. What happened to Geolite? That's the real question. What happened to Geolite's like music for the boss music? Yeah, whatever. I will make some music for the Shinran boss fight. I have to find some Japanese music though. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and this, like I said before, I will say it again, this is my opinion on these little updates. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I'm going to be rating the breeding area. I will give it a 5, at least a 5. It's bad, because you had to own the dragon, and you had to max level whatever dragon you have, I don't know. But it's also good, because it's like a 50-50, it's, you know. But it's also good in the same way, because you can actually breed the dragons, but yet, it's stupid. Whatever. Anyways, I'm going to end the video right off the bat. I'm going to move on to Horse Life and all of the bosses and this and that, so you guys can do your own thing. I will see you guys soon. See ya, and peace.